Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah. I just want to pass this message from the Syrian opposition to the Russian leadership through you.
Okay. Why don't you do through our ambassador in Damascus?
Because I can't reach him. If I come close to the Russian embassy in Damascus, I'll be shot dead.
Uh-huh.
Because there are snipers. Iranian snipers now covers the top of the Russian embassy in Damascus.
Mm-hmm. I see.
You can ask your colleague in Damascus and he can tell you what is going on there. I am from the city of Homs, and exactly I am from the city of Bab Amr.
Mm-hmm.
I've been lived in that city for about 30 years. I have never imagined that this 40,000 human beings are going to be just a matter of death, a subject of death at any moment. All of them, never in my imagination. I've never imagined this. Now my city, it is 40,000 human beings, children, women, elders, all of them now are waiting for death by the Russian shells, Russian bombs being supplied to the Syrian army. And we are being killed under the shadow of the Russian diplomacy protection to Assad. I just want to remind you, Mr. Ambassador, that everyone in Syria was very happy when you get rid of that three ugly sisters. And when Russia being free from the communists, everyone been happy. And we've been happy for that, for our Russian friends, because we think that the Russian people were living under that criminal regime. They suffered from mass killing, from government terrorism, and we are now suffering from the legacy of the Soviet Union. And we were expecting that the new Russian leadership will support our freedom, will support us, because we are working now on the same position of the Russian people. Russian people get rid of communists, and we are now trying to get rid of what's the remains of the communists. We are as educated people, we are fully surprised by the Russian position.
سيدي
لخص الحكي
بكلمتين لأنه السفير مستعجل كثير. نحن عم نحكي.
I want to tell you this, Mr. Ambassador, please pass this to your leadership.
Okay.
Don't be surprised if you find the names of the high leaders in Russia in a file being introduced to the international tribunal because of their shares in mass killings now being taking place in Bab Amr. Now we having now about 30,000 dead man, child, women in that city, and this crime against humanity. Russia is sharing with everything in doing these crimes: arms, diplomacy cover, intelligence help, and the military experts who are now leading the cannons of Bashar al-Assad. This is my message.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very